With me today, I have Chris from Final Touch Construction and Remodeling. Chris, thanks for coming in. You guys are one of the big sponsors for the Experience Springfield Township Carnival and Community Expo this year. What made you guys say, look, we want to be involved in this?
I mean, we love helping our community. You know, one of the big things we do is we help homeowners that have storm damage get their stuff fixed for just their deductible.
Awesome.
In today's day and age, it's getting harder as a homeowner to go against these insurance companies.
Sure.
They like to keep their money. They like to keep their money. So
they do.
You know, they don't want to pay out on claims. And if you don't have a company like Final Touch, you know, you usually get told to patch a repair, do something when you should really be getting a full roof or full siding. So we help communities here throughout Northeast Ohio, Akron, Cleveland, Canton. I mean, you name it. We help families all over the place get their property, you know, back up to date and looking good.
So this is your guys' chance to be out and be involved in the community and see the people that are out there.
You got it, yeah.
To me, it sounds like the big difference, the differentiator for you guys is you go to bat with the insurance companies. And it's one of those things where, correct me if I'm wrong, if you don't do it all the time, you don't know the ins and outs of it.
Correct. Yeah. And I mean, there's been plenty of times. I mean, not all contractors are created equally. So, I mean, we're an elite contractor. We take full denial sometimes with homeowner and another contractor. Go make a claim, go through the same process. We take them through full denial. Sometimes we'll pick up that claim and turn it into a full approval because we're just so much better at turning an insurance claim from a claim to a full approval. It's crazy how many people we help get bought in that sense.
Yeah, it's interesting because it is that knowledge of the system and it's making sure that, okay, we know we need to, and it's not, there's not anything shisty there. It's just knowing the system and saying, okay, we know what step 1 is. We know what step 2 is. We know what step 3 is. And we know how these insurance companies, when we say this, they're going to deny it because of that. So we're going to make sure that we cover this piece and we cover that piece.
Yeah.
You guys also do just like regular, like the exterior remodeling also, correct? So like if, I mean, my house still has aluminum siding on it.
Fair enough.
Maybe a little worse for the wear.
Yeah.
So like updating stuff like that is stuff that you guys do too, correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Any roofing, siding, windows, gutters, whether you have, you know, blown off shingles from a storm, tornado, hail damage, you know, anything like that. Or if you just want to update the home, right? You got an old roof. We don't have storm damage, but we know we need to get it fixed, right? Things like that. It's leaking and it's not from storm damage, right? We need to get it fixed. So yeah, we do, you know, pretty much everything, and we help, you know, homeowners in the way that they need to be helped, right? So we have financing, so we can pretty much do it for anybody's budget. So, you know, we don't break the bank when we come in and do a big project. And some of the smaller contractors don't have that to their advantage. You know, we've been around for over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
We're the Fox 8 News weather sponsor, the ABC News weather sponsor. So, I mean, we're out in the community. We're helping people get their properties, residential, commercial as well. We've helped plenty of commercial buildings.
Interesting.
So, you know, if you're a nursing home, we're just finishing up a big nursing home and, you know, all sorts of stuff. So, you know, we can help pretty much anybody that needs roof, siding, windows, gutters, in many capacities.
So anything from a nursing home to a shed, you guys can take care of it.
You got it. I'm doing a shed next week, actually. We're putting some gutters on it as well for her.
No project too big or small. I absolutely love that. I'm assuming you guys are going to have a booth at the show.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's going to be some like visuals or there's going to be some information there.
You got it. Yeah.
If someone's got questions, like what type of questions are you guys going to be able to answer at the show? And what's the typical question you get at something like this?
Most of the time, it's really people that are curious. We do a lot of free inspections. So we get free inspections, free quotes, no obligation to the homeowner. So a lot of the time, it's someone come and say, hey, you know, I don't know if I have storm damage. Possibly I do. I want you to come take a look at this, see what you think. So we'll come out. Hey, this is storm damage. This is what we can do. Hey, you know, that's not storm damage, but you still need X, Y, and Z. Or, hey, that's not storm damage. Your roof looks great, and you don't really need nothing. Right? So we'll come out and you know, inspect people's property for free and give them just an honest opinion. give them fair pricing on quality products. I mean, we offer a 50-year warranty. So,
wow.
the industry leading warranty, we offer it. We stand behind, what we install. We have a brick and mortar in Bedford Heights. So not one of those companies that drive in from, Kentucky and set shop
Storm
for a
chasers.
weekend. And yeah. So, we help you with the storm, but, we're local. You can trust us. You see us everywhere. We've helped tons of people. So you can trust the family name of Final Touch Construction.
I like that. And it's funny because you mentioned the free inspection, and we may have to talk later because I just don't want to get on my roof.
Sure.
There's something about that where it's not the falling that I worry about. It's the sudden stop after the fall that I worry about. So that for me not to have to worry about anything like that, that's a big thing.
Right.
The carnival is all about creating positive experiences for families, getting families together, getting them a reason to get out and do stuff. Do you guys feel like Final Touch does that, like makes it so their home can be like that safe family environment there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes when you have these big storms, I mean, for example, we just had a huge tornado back in August in the Cleveland area. Sometimes, I mean, that really makes it hard for a family. Your roof is off. It starts raining. It starts leaking. Now it gets into the drywall. So, we come out and plenty of times emergency tarp the very next day. So if you have missing siding or roofing, we come in and we stop the damage from getting any worse. Sure. Which for a lot of people and homeowners, I mean, that's a huge deal, right? Yeah. When you got to stop the bleeding and we have the crews to be able to do that. Everybody's licensed, bonded, and insured and certified to be on your property and doing what they're doing. So you don't have any wahoos on your roof or on your property, doing some things that they shouldn't be.
They're good people that you can trust.
They can trust. We're doing a tarp today, actually, on one of my customers I was with last night. So we've tarp on the weekends. I mean, we really take care of the community and homeowners so that they can live in a property that's safe and that's, protected from the elements and, all that good stuff there. So,
well, as we wrap up, so let's say the line, it sounds like you guys are going to have a line at your booth of people saying, especially the way the weather's been around Springfield Township and Lakemore. Yeah. You guys are probably going to have a line at your booth. If there's a big line at the booth and people are like, it's going to be past 6 o'clock when I get up here, how can they get in touch with you guys?
One of the easiest ways, I mean, just go to our website, finaltouchco.net. You can get our phone number off there. You can get our location off there. If you want to get a free inspection, just, put your information into our system and we'll reach out and set up a free appointment with you. If you just want some roof siding, windows, gutters, same thing. Go to finaltouchco.net, give us a call, put your information online. We'll have someone reach out, set up an appointment, come give you a free inspection, come give you a quote, show you the product, show you what you'll be looking at there. And if it makes sense for you, great. If not, no big deal. At least you have that information you need to be able to make an educated decision for whatever makes the most sense for, you and your family. So
that's awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Well, for everyone that's going to be at the expo, make sure that you stop by the Final Touch booth at Experience Springfield Township Carnival and Community Expo, April 26th. You guys are going to be there from 3 to 6 p.m., right?
We'll be there. Yeah, come see us. Again, go to the website, finaltouchco.net. If you got some storm problems or anything, we are your company. So don't hesitate to reach out.
Awesome. Sounds good. We will see you all at the expo.